It's a company called ZipWhip. They're based here in Seattle. They're in Lower Queen Anne. And they just get it from a journalism standpoint. And the reason I was intrigued was because they had talked to me about this contraption they have built, and you're hopefully going to read about this on GeekWire later this week, and see video, because it is truly amazing, where you can actually send a text message from your phone using their service to a coffee maker that then automatically, I mean, you can be on your car coming in and send a text message in, that automatically prompts that coffee maker to start the rotation of producing your coffee for the morning, and then comes back and takes it back and places it on a warming tray so it's ready for you. I mean, how is that not a great story? It's coffee culture, it's startups, it's geeky, they have all these robots in it. I mean, it's just awesome. And so I think the reason I bring that up is because the key is to try to find your story and to tell it in a really unique, different way that no one else has told it before. And that's what I look for. I mean, there's so many pitches that we get and so many emails that we get on a daily basis that you really do need to try to figure out what your story is and what makes you unique, what makes you rise above the clutter that's really out there. Everybody in this room is probably at an advantage anyway because they're from Seattle or operating in Seattle, and we pay especially close attention to the startup community here. And so one of the first things I do, just based on the inflow of email that I get on a daily basis, is just scan to the bottom of the email and see where the area code is. And if it's 425-206, 509, I pay more attention than I would if it was coming from the Bay Area or New York. And so that's one thing, is just being locally rooted is good. But just having a unique story, being able to tell your story in a fresh and exciting way. And the way you pitch your story to me might be completely different than the way you would pitch your story to an investor or to anybody else. I mean, we're looking for something that's really unique and different about you. And I think, I'm of the belief that every startup has a unique story to tell. And it's just a matter of kind of getting it connected properly with what I'm looking for. And I should put in another plug. We do have a feature we run about once or twice a week called Startup Spotlight, where it is focused on really early stage companies. So a lot of the folks that are probably in this room, and it's 15-sec questions, 10 to 15-sec questions, and it's kind of a quick, fun read. And it's a very popular feature on the site, and that's our attempt to try to focus on some of the real up-and-comers, the new folks that are creating interesting things. So if you have a new startup, I would recommend just reaching out to me, John@geekwire.com, and saying, hey, I saw you speak at the Hacker News meetup, and I've got this new startup that you haven't featured, so reach out to me. We try to be accessible. Do we have any questions from the audience?